So Rick, can you tell me, if a point given in space, how many straight lines can be drawn through it?
Infinitely many lines can be drawn.
Okay. So now tell me, if 2 points given in the space,
From 2
how
points,
many straight lines
if
can be
2
drawn
points is
through
drawn,
it?
exactly one line
Yes.
can be drawn.
Exactly one. So now, tell me Rick, if a line segment passing through 2 given points in space, can you find the direction cosines of that line?
No, that I cannot find.
No? So okay.
Sorry.
So similarly, like Rick, you guys have some problem with that. If a directed line segment passing through 2 given points, how to find the direction cosines. So in today's video, we will find this. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे आप सब? आशा करता हूँ आप सब लोग बहुत अच्छे होंगे. So in today's video, we will learn to find the direction cosines of a line segment passing through 2 given points. So without wasting any time, let's go to the blackboard. So to find the direction cosines of a line segment passing through a, not a, passing through 2, passing through 2 given points in space. So proof. Before starting our proof, we will draw the diagrams. It will be helpful to visualize the concepts, right? Because without diagram, math is impossible. So this one we have taken the Cartesian coordinate system in 3-dimensional space. That is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. O is the origin. So here one point say P and another point is Q. Coordinate of P is say x1, y1, z1, and coordinate of Q is say x2, y2, z2. So we join these 2 points P and Q. Now draw perpendicular from this point P to the xy plane and from this point Q to this xy plane. Say they meet at R and S. We will join these 2 points R S. Okay. Now draw again another perpendicular from this point P to QS. Name this point as N. Later in the proof, we will consider the triangle, that is right angle triangle P and Q. So here we will draw another picture. Here this is PQN, PNQ right angle triangle. This is X, this is Y, this is Z. Now I will start the proof. Later we will complete this diagram too, figure 2. This is figure 1. This is figure 1. Let P x1, y1, z1 and Q x2, y2, z2 be two given points. We go to the next slide. In space. So we consider the line segment PQ vector. Let direction cosines of PQ vector are L, M, N. So we have to derive the direction cosines L, M, N. Now let alpha, beta, gamma be the direction angles of directed line segment PQ vector. So from the previous lectures we have learned that if gamma, alpha, beta, gamma are the direction angles then of the line segment PQ vector, see the diagram, then we can say that this line PQ vector makes angles gamma with the z axis. So here in the figure 2, now we will complete the figure 2. Here we have drawn a line parallel to z axis from the point P. Now OZ and say this line is z dashed. So OZ and PZ dashed are parallel. Now direction cosines of the line segment PQ vector are cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, that is element, that is we have assumed. So gamma is the angle, that is direction angle, which make the line segment PQ with the z axis. So as OZ and PZ dash are parallel, so this angle z dash PQ is nothing but gamma. Have you understood that point? Again I will explain this because maybe some of you have some confusion with that angle. As we have assumed, we are going to derive the direction cosines of PQ vector. Now we know that P and Q, position vector of P and Q are x1, y and z1 and x2, y2, z2. Now we have assumed that cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are the direction cosines of PQ vector. So alpha, beta, gamma are nothing but direction angles. We have learned it from the previous lectures. So alpha PQ vector makes angles alpha, beta, gamma with the coordinate axis, right? So here PQ vector makes angle gamma with the z axis. So as OZ and PZ dash are parallel, so this angle z dash PQ is nothing but gamma. Now you see in the figure 2 that PZ dash and QN are parallel lines and this PQ is intersector. So this angle also gamma. Next. So from right angled triangle right angle triangle whose name is PNQ. We get cos gamma equal to base by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse equal to, what is the base? Qn, and what is hypotenuse? PQ. So Qn by PQ. But what is Qn? Listen to this carefully. Now position vector of Q is x2, y2, z2. So this point, height of this point from this xy plane is z2, and this point P whose position vector is x1, y1, z1. So height of this point from this xy plane is z1. So this one is, from figure 1 we can say that this much height PR, height of PR is z1 and height of QS is z2. Height of PR equal to z1, height of QS equal to z2. So that we will use. That is Qn equal to, then what? Qn, measurement of Qn is z2 minus z1. Very simple. z2 minus z1 by PQ. Now what is PQ? PQ is nothing but the distance of these 2 points, distance between these 2 points P and Q. And we know that how to derive the distance of 2 points in a space. We learned it in class 11 in straight line chapter. So similarly, cos alpha to x2 minus x1 by PQ, cos beta equal to y2 minus y1 by PQ. So we go to the next slide. Therefore, direction, cosines of a line segment passing through 2 given points x1, y1, z1 and x2, y2 and z2 are x2 minus x1 by PQ, y2 minus y1 by PQ, z2 minus z1 by PQ, where PQ equal to distance between 2 points P and Q. So that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. So proved. So we have learned that if a line segment is given which is passing through 2 given points, we can easily find the direction cosines of the line. Now we can find the direction ratio also from that relation. If note, next page note. If a line, not a line, directed line segment, if a directed line segment is passing through two given points x1, y1, z1 and x2, y2, z2, then direction ratios of the line are x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. I think you can correlate this relation, because if you go through the previous lectures, lecture 1 and 2 and 3, then you can easily understand from the previous direction cosines how can we derive these direction ratios. That is how this is derived, you can understand very easily. So you have to go through all the lectures sequentially. Okay, don't miss any lectures. Thank you for watching.